Hey, and welcome back to another video. Today's concept is inspired by the overview effect, a cognitive shift reported by astronauts when they get into space. While viewing Earth from orbit, they experience a shift in consciousness around the problems and the state of the world. So I thought it'd be interesting to ask strangers about perspective in their own lives. What do they do, or where do they go, or who do they talk to in order to get perspective when they're struggling to see the bigger picture? Here's what they had to say.
Make bubbles.
You make bubbles?
Yeah, giant bubbles.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
With the string, is that how you do it?
Well, one reason why I do it is because somebody told me I saved their life one night. So I figured, why not keep doing it? Maybe I can help somebody else.
What helps you see things clearly, find perspective?
Oh, God, that's a good one. I like to just lie down with my thoughts, not without my thoughts, and just get all my complaining out in my head and kind of let it all release, rather than just let it culminate, I guess is the best way to put it. I think a lot of time I'll do something like this.
How do you get perspective? What helps you see things clearly when life seems big, complicated, overwhelming?
I would say just keeping an open mind and really listening to what others have to say and look into their perspective and not judge right away. And I think that helps give me the perspective that I need.
I was just gonna say to talk it over with other people, because a lot of times you're kind of just always in your own head and you kind of overthink it. So getting an outside view kind of frames your own perspective, and then kind of makes you question what you may think or may not think. So just get an outside view.
I ask people on-the-spot questions in order to kind of find the commonalities in between people's answers and what we're all going through in life. So today the question is, how do you find perspective for what you're going through, whatever that may be?
I kind of look for what is gonna come out of it, you know? You kind of learn something from every situation.
Do you want to answer the question? What helps you find perspective?
What helps me find perspective is probably looking outwards and seeing what other people, taking in other people's perspectives can shift my perspective sometimes on things. If I have a negative outlook on something, I kind of look outwards and see other people going through the same situation, and it makes me find a better perspective.
What helps me get perspective? I think just reflection. Reflection on everything, enjoying the environment I live in Pacific Beach, San Diego, just being on the beach and appreciating where we are. The people that I get to spend every day with, and the dogs that I get to spend every day with here. But I think that's for me, if I take a step back and look at why I do everything and the reason, my motivating factors, then I reflect on it, and then it gives me a perspective to keep going and why I want to keep doing things.
I love it.
Yeah.
Reasons.
Yeah.
So today's question is, how do you find perspective in life? What do you do? Where do you go? Who do you talk to?
How do I find perspective that I can live with?
Well, when life gets stressful, complicated, whatever, what helps you find perspective?
I'm having one of those days.
Okay.
And I talk to friends. I talk to God. I
talk to your dog?
Talk to my dog.
Does she listen?
Well, not if there's squirrels and rabbits to be looked at or focused on, but I try to focus on what makes me grateful, why I'm here, what my purpose is, and sometimes that helps. And on a day like today, eating copious amounts of food was helpful for a while. But mostly I try to on that which I am grateful for.